So day 42, we are out of the apartment. I've got a friend, he's there, he's not taking a wee, he's stretching his calves, look. It looks like he's taking a wee, he's not. He will be later somewhere on a road, I guarantee you that. How's it going? I mean, it's amazing. The spirits have been lifted hugely by Adam arriving. You know, I've got a new pack, I've got a new t-shirt, I've got a resupply of Precision Fuel and Hydration, 33 Fuel and Vela Forte protein. I've got a card from my sister that's with messages in it from all my family that have, you know, filled me with joy this morning. And the quad is the big question. Walking this morning, it feels okay, it feels a bit better. I haven't run on it yet. I have put loads more deep heat into it. I've given it a good massage, given it a thorough working out, so I'm hoping it's going to hold up. Today we've got about 25 miles to run. Hopefully it's going to be a lot of it. We're right by the Danube here. We're going to go up and over this bridge, and then we're going to turn left and we're going to run along. I think it's going to basically run all the way along the Danube. I'm hoping we're going to get some good paths to run. We're going to take it nice and steady. It's going to get very hot today, I think. And yeah, it's going to be just great to have Adam to run alongside. And hopefully if the quad holds up well, we'll reach a place called Patince. Yeah, that is where we will stop for the night. So yeah, so far so good. We'll go and see what the road has in store for us today. So that's it. I didn't know. Goldie and I were about to. Here he is. We're about to cross the border into Slovakia. Hungary is done. That's incredible. That's five countries down, 3 to go. Amazing. I wasn't expecting that to come so soon. I thought we had more miles, but there's no border crossing here. We're just going to wander across, and yeah, that's amazing. Bridges where you cross the border are absolutely fantastic, and it's an absolute pleasure to be doing it with a mate in tow as well now. So let's go do it. So that red line down there, that's the border line. So many songs coming into my head of it. We're going to Slovakia now, shall we? I'm in Slovakia. Get out, Slovakia, Goldie. He's back. Hungary, Slovakia. We're in. It's done. And what a view! Look at the view. The bridges here are spectacular. This one, though, if I flip you around this way, behind me, over there, that is absolutely belting. I tell you what, Estzergom is a city or a town you should visit. Absolutely beautiful. Wish I'd have had more time there, but we've got to move onwards. Germany, we need to get to you. We are coming. So 21 miles down in about, we've done 5 hours, nearly more than 5 hours of movement today. And the quad held up for the first 17 miles, and now it's gone again. And I've got about 8 miles to go. Once again, we're back in a world where it's painful to run on it. I'm trying to move sort of gingerly on it, but problem with that, you know, it's I can manage the pain a bit, but it's when you start to sort of run differently than you normally would, it starts to bring in other problems, and you can cause problems in different areas of the legs and stuff. So yeah, it's a difficult one, this. Just got to keep moving, try and get to the finish line again today. Tomorrow's 40 miler is a massive doubt though. I mean, yeah, I can't move 20 miles on the leg like this and not cause lasting damage, so I'm gonna have a serious rethink about how that works. It may be that we have to shuffle miles further down the line and maybe just do a shorter run tomorrow, see if there's an accommodation option, work out how we put the mileage onto later. But yeah, new problems to solve, but you know, we're moving. We will get to the end today. Adam is back somewhere in the distance. I've had to move at the pace. I can only move at one pace really with this quad. So, and Adam is, you know, he's working his way into this first experience of being in the heat and all of that. So, yeah, we'll catch each other or whatever. We'll be together again in a second. But I think I'm going to do like 1 mile run, 1 walk, because I don't want to be out in the heat for another 8 hours today. It was too much yesterday. I need this to be done, you know, within a reasonable amount of time. So, because we left a little bit late, I wanted to have an easy morning, and that's what we did. But yeah, 8 hours in the sun is too much, but we keep moving. So day 42, really quick update. Basically, it was a story of 2 runs today. We did 2 runs, not just one. We did 25 miles in the big Burnie heat. It got very hot again today, like 36, 37, 38 towards the end. And it was hard. I had Adam with me. He's here. And Adam went ultra today for the first time. So he's done 29 miles, is the longest he's ever run. He's now officially an ultra runner. Well done, Adam. And yeah, I mean, we got some beautiful dyke roads, so Adam got to see that. We got some main roads, went through a few villages. But one thing, we went across the border from Hungary to Slovakia I didn't realise that was going to happen today. Normally I'm on point. I didn't even, it was a shock when we went over the bridge. And yeah, we crossed over into Slovakia. So Hungary is done. 5 countries down, 3 countries to go. We're now running through Slovakia, and we had a bit of a struggle finding accommodation. So we stopped in a restaurant and just kind of, that was where we were potentially going to stop. We ate, they had rooms, but well, we asked if they had rooms, they didn't. Anyway, it took us ages to find somewhere to stay. We realised that we had to move another kind of 4 miles on if we were going to find anywhere. Couldn't get a taxi, so we just put our packs on and ran another 4 miles on top about 2 hours after we'd finished. So it ended up being 29, and that actually took us the distance that we were supposed to cover today. So, but it was difficult. It's a difficult one because it was very, very hot. And it was a bit traumatic finding accommodation, finding food. Adam went out. We're in some kind of sort of strange water park, kind of. I don't really know where we are, but we're in a hotel in there. And Adam had to go and sort of scavenge for food from hotels and shops, and got us some cakes and some water and some money from somewhere. I don't know how, but rescued the day basically, because we were fearing we didn't have enough money even to pay for the room. But we're all sorted. We've got a plan for tomorrow, which is basically I was supposed to be doing 40 miles, but because of my quad, which it flared up and went bad after 17 miles, I'm basically now going to manage the situation. I'm going to do a 10 mile and see how it is and rest it, maybe even sit for a little while, maybe half an hour, and then I'll go again and try and do another 10 miles. And we've got a couple of jump out points. So there's a campsite at 17 miles. There's another kind of town where there might be accommodation at 30 miles. So we'll see tomorrow. I don't think we're going to make the 40 miles. We're going to have to try and make that up in the schedule later. But managing this kind of quad, it's not actually my quad, it's a muscle that's a bit sort of lower down, that's nearer the knee. Had some advice from Adam sort of had a physio who talked to me on the phone and actually helped me sort of work out what to do and what was potentially going wrong here, and advised this kind of sort of this run and rest kind of, if I want to push through, to do this running and rest kind of strategy. So that's what I'm going to do. And the key here is just to get this quad or this muscle basically back in shape for the later runs essentially. So I'm not going to push it, not do the 40 tomorrow. So we've got to be sensible. But we have a plan. That's the main thing. Every morning, I like to go out with a plan and know what I'm going to do. And I feel much better now that we do. About 2 hours ago, I felt pretty dodge about everything, and it was a bit of a dark moment. But yeah, it's the same. You know, we go again tomorrow. We see what we can do, and we will move as far as we can with whatever we've got. And it's hopefully not going to be as hot. And I don't know where we're running. Hopefully we're going to get some more beautiful river views. There was actually, that's one thing to say today. We had some stretches actually that were along these roads that there's loads and loads of beaches along the Danube. It was absolutely stunning. Big, expensive kind of houses. You can see that's, you know, holiday homes here as well. You know, there's a little bit more affluence potentially along this kind of stretch. So yeah, I mean, a little bit more of that. The same, running along the river would be nice. We'd like a little bit more shade if possible, please. But we'll go and see what we can do. Anyway, that is it. It's very late tonight because we sort of finished late and all sorts of things going on. So I'm going to cut it now. But yeah, we'll go again tomorrow and I will update you as we do. But that's it for now.